I've got here is a bunch, and I do mean a bunch, of ram sticks that I've removed the shielding from, and as much of the goop as I could. I've now got them soaking in, this is hydrochloric acid, muriatic acid, a little bit of peroxide, hydrogen peroxide, and just some distilled water, up to cover the level of the boards. I'm doing this because I want to try and do two things with this. One, I want to eat up any tin lead that's on the boards, the solder, to try and release the chips without having to use a chipper or air hammer or whatnot to try and get them off. What has happened is when I put them in the copper chloride, this is what has happened over here. So they come out very clean with no contaminant left on them. So I'm trying to recreate that with just the hydrochloric acid. It should work just as well as the copper chloride, and in fact, if there's any copper exposed, this will convert into copper chloride as well. If not, then it will stay tin and iron chloride. You can see that there's a lot of hydrogen coming off already as it does its thing here. We'll probably get some scum on the top, but I'm not worried about that. I've got it in an overflow dish that can handle it. So I'm going to let this run for a while, and I'll come back and see what it looks like. And I've of course got it in my fume hood with the air going. So I'm going to put this on a time lapse now, and we'll watch this for a while. Okay, so that has run through one cycle of the muriatic acid and peroxide. Interesting thing, when I put it in here, I'm doing a second batch now, it turns yellow when I first put it in, and yet what came out is lavender. I am trying to, oh yeah, I've got major crystal growth already. I'm just doing the same electrolysis process on this, and we've got major crystallization coming off of it already. Not sure if that's aluminum or what metal this is, but that is not copper, that's for sure. So I'm going to set this aside. We may have to get that tested, see what's coming out of solution here. I'm assuming it's either tin or possibly lead that's coming out of solution. I'll have to do a little research and see what this lavender color in the muriatic acid means. If that's potentially whatever it's coming out pretty quick too. But I'll have to see if this is lead chloride or tin chloride potentially in the solution. I think it's real interesting though how quickly it's coming, how quickly it's being pulled out of the solution. I mean, that is fast. Okay, I'll check back in later. Okay, this is not even a time lapse, guys. I'm going to start this process right now. almost looks like feathers.